Hello guys, in this video we will discuss the basics of exponents. But before we begin, I'm Bikash and you're watching online Bikash. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. So I'm actually with a video I will discuss the topic exponents and powers. First let me write a to the power n. It is read as a is raised to the power n. Okay. Or sometime we also used to call it as a to the power n. Okay, and it is widely used a to the power n. Okay, instead of the long sentence, we simply can say a to the power n, and a to the power n actually means a into a into a into a into dot 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 into a. How many times? N times. Why it is n times? Because of this n. Okay, this n, and this whole a to the power n is known as exponential form. Okay, is it clear? I think it is clear with you. So what is a to the power n we have understood. Now let us try to understand this n. This n is called exponents, and sometimes it is also called power, and sometimes it is called index. Okay, and this a, okay, this a is known as base, and this a to the power n together is known as exponential form. Is it clear? Exponential form. Okay, so let us discuss the thing. 3 to the power 4. Okay, we will call it 3 to the power 4. This 3 is the base and this 4 is the power, or you can say exponent, or you can say index. In short, I will from now I will say it is the 4 is the power of 3. Okay, 3 is to the power 4. Now 3 is to the 4 means what? 3 will be multiplied how many times? 4 times, because of that 4. Is it clear? 4 times the 3 repeatedly will be multiplied. Okay, now if you multiply, then you will get what? 81. If you multiply this 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, then you will get 81. So 3 to the power 4 is 81. So the exponential form of 81 is 3 to the power 4. Similarly, if I write 4 squared, okay, and whenever the power is 2, it has a special name, that is squared. Okay, 4 squared. Whenever you are getting something power to the power 2, then it means that thing to the squared. Okay, 4 squared. So 4 squared is equal to 16. Is it clear? And now 6 cube. Whenever the power is 3, it has a special name, that is cubed. Is it clear? So what is squared and what is cube, we are clear. Okay, but except 2 and 3, if there is any other number, say 4, 5, 6, 7, we will say 4 to the power 5. Okay, say 4 to the power 6 or 3 to the power 6. But whenever the power is 2, we will call it as squared, and whenever the power is 3, we will call it as cubed. Now 6 cube means what? 6 cube means 6 will be multiplied 3 times repeatedly, and the answer is 216. Is it clear? Okay. Now try to understand this. In case of fraction, if I say 1 by 2, the power is 3, 1 by 2, the power is 3. So what we will call it? 1 by 2 whole cube. So 1 by 2 will be multiplied 3 times repeatedly. Okay. Then if we do the multiplication, then what would be 1 into 1 into 1 divided by 2 into 2 into 2. Okay. If I say 1 cube, and this 2 will be 2 cubed. Yes or no? Now actually 1 by 2 cube, 1 cube means 1 and 2 cube means 8. But you see this one, 1 by 2 whole cube and this one is 1 cube by 2 cube. In this case you can see the power is of the numerator and similarly of the denominator. The power is splitted, or individually the power becomes the numerator's power and the power becomes the denominator's power. So can we write p by q whole to the power n is p to the power n divided by q to the power n? Yes or no? We can write like this. So this is a rule, or you can say formula. Okay, and this type of formulas or rule are there in the chapter, and we will discuss about them in the next part of this video, and those will be known as laws of exponents. I am writing laws of exponents. It is part 2. In the next part we will discuss about the laws of exponents. Okay, now see this one. Say -4 squared. Okay, in case of negative number, what would be? In case of negative number, -4 squared means what? -4 will be multiplied repeatedly 2 times. Is it clear? Now what will be the answer? Minus and minus, if you multiply them, minus and minus will be plus. Okay, and 4 4s are 16. Okay, I am not writing any sign here. But it means what? It means there is a plus sign. Okay, and -4 cubed, that in that case what will happen? -4 cubed, -4 will be multiplied 3 times repeatedly, and the answer is what? In this case, minus and minus will be plus, and plus and minus will be minus. 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So in this case, you see, we have got -64. Okay, in the case of whenever the number is negative, okay, whenever the base is negative and the power is 3, or you can say, yes, the power is 3, we have got an answer which is negative. And whenever the power is squared, that means 2, whenever the base is negative and the power is 2, we have got positive answer. Okay, in this case, you see, negative and the power is squared 2, so we got positive answer. And in case of negative to the power 3, or you can say negative base and power is 3, we have got negative answer. You try to understand this. Whenever we are writing 2, we have got positive, and whenever we have written 3, we have got negative answer. What does it mean? It actually depends upon on the power. Whenever the power is even, we have got positive result, and whenever the power is odd, we have got negative answer. So can we say that negative number to the power, say even, the power is even and the base is negative, then it will be positive. And whenever the base is negative and the power is odd, the result will be negative. Can we say like that? Yes or no? So it is also an important part of this video. So you must have to understand it. If you have not understood these things well, then you repeatedly watch the video again, and then you will understand it. Now let us see something more. So you try to understand this. 243. Okay, say 243. The question. First of all, let me write the question. The question is express in power notation. Okay, we have to express this 243 as a power of something. Okay, as a power of something. So what we'll do, first of all, we will prime factorize this 243. If we do so, then what would we get? 3 81s are 243. So 3 27s are 81. 3 9s are 27. My ink is little bit poor, so that's why the letters are not visible properly. So how many 3s we are getting? We are getting actually 1 2 3 4 5 3s we are getting. So 243, can we write like this, that 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 and so on, only for 5 times? Yes or no? And it can be represented as 3 to the power 5. So this is the power notation of 243. Is it clear? Let us try to understand another one. Okay, in case of negative 343, say, sorry, negative 343. In that case, we again have to prime factorize 343. Let us do it. 7 49s are 343 if I'm not wrong, and 7 7s are 49. So how many 7 we are getting? 3 7s we are getting. So minus 343 can be represented as minus 7 into minus 7 into minus 7. Yes or no? Or we can write minus 7 whole to the power 3. Remember this thing, the minus sign is inside the bracket. If you write it outside the bracket, something different will happen. Now you try to understand this. Minus 81. Okay, in case of minus 81, what will happen? So first of all, we will, 81, if you prime factorize the 81 with 3, you can divide 3 27 81, then 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9. Okay, so how many 3s we are getting? 1 2 3 4 3s we are getting. So minus 81 can be represented as minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. Can you write like this? Can you write like this? If we do so, then we are wrong. Why we are wrong? You see this one. You see this one, you try to understand this. Minus, this minus and minus will be plus, plus and minus will be minus, minus and minus will be plus. But it is what? Minus 81. But if we do the multiplication of this side, minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3, the minus minus will be plus, this minus and this minus will be plus, then again minus, plus and minus will become minus, then with again minus, minus and minus will become plus. So the answer will become plus 81. Yes or no? Plus 81. Answer will become plus 81. But we are given what? Minus 81. So we are not correct. So we have to do something different. Okay, what we will do? We will write the minus, outside the bracket, and inside the bracket we will write 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. That is minus, outside the bracket minus, and inside the bracket only 3 to the power 4. Okay, and in case of minus 343, you see we have written what? In case of minus 343, we have written the minus sign inside the bracket. But in the case of minus 81, we are writing the minus sign outside the bracket. Try to understand this. A very important thing. This is minus 81. The minus sign is outside the bracket. In case of minus 343, the minus is inside the bracket. This whole thing is actually because of the power. Because of the power. If you see the power in here 3 and in here, but the power is 4. The 4 is even number and 3 is odd number. Okay. If we, in case of, if we put the minus sign inside this bracket, in case of the 81, minus 81, if we put the minus sign inside the bracket, then the minus will get vanished. Why? Because the power is even. And we already learned that whenever the base is negative and the power is even, the answer will become positive. And in case of this one, minus 7, you see minus 7 whole cube. Okay, and we learned what? Whenever the base is negative and the power is odd, there will be the minus sign. Okay, so that's why the minus sign is put inside the bracket in case of whenever we got the power odd. Okay, but in this case we got the power as even, so we need to put this minus sign outside the bracket. If we put it inside the bracket, we were wrong. Okay, is it clear with this one? Okay, so you look at this things again and try to understand. Okay, if you have not understood, then pause the video and try to again understand it. Now let us see different thing. The power is here negative here. Is it clear? If you put the minus sign inside the bracket, then it will be positive, it will become positive, but it was minus negative 51. So that's why we have put the minus sign outside the bracket. Now another question, express in power notation. Same type of question, but the number will be different now this time. Let us take a fraction, minus 8 by 27. In this case, what will happen? Minus 8 by 27. In case of minus 8 by 27, we can write what? In the numerator, we can write minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. We must have to give the bracket. Okay, and in case in the denominator we will write 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, so in short it will become minus 2 whole cube and 3 whole cube. Okay, and we already have learned in the starting of this video that the power, whenever the powers are same, in case of fraction, if the power of the numerator is same with the power of the denominator, then you can write as a whole power. Okay, minus 2 by 3 whole to the power 3, or you can say minus 2 by 3 whole cubed. Okay, this is a very important thing. Now find another question, another type of question. Find the value of the following, say 3 by 4 whole square into minus 1 by 2 whole cubed into 2 cubed. Okay, in this case you see there is a positive sign, there is a negative sign. Okay, in the case of this negative sign, the power is what? You see this power is what? 3 is an odd number. Whenever the negative base and the power is odd, then the minus sign will be there, it will not get vanished. Okay, so this will be minus, and if we this will be plus, this one, so we will write at the in front of, you know, the minus sign. We will not write it inside the maths, we will write at the first place. Okay, so let us write this minus sign, and what is left? We are left with 3 squared by 4 squared and into 1 cube by 2 cube, because we have already taken the minus sign at the first place, and into 2 cube. This 2 cube get cancelled, so what is left? Minus 3 square is 9 and 1 cube is 1, so 9 into 1 is 9, and in the denominator 4 square is 16. So our answer is minus 9 by 16. Is it clear? I don't think that you find it a difficult thing, just it needs practice, a lot of practice. Okay, now at the last I just want to add an important thing. The negative, whenever the base is negative, the power is even, we have got positive. Okay, that thing what we have already learned, I'm just repeating the same thing again here. Negative and the power is odd, then we will get negative number. In case of minus 1, say minus 1 cube, then what will happen? Minus 1 cube, what? Minus 1 will be repeatedly multiplied by 3 times, it will be multiplied. So the answer will become what? If you multiply minus 1 3 times like this, the answer will be minus 1. And if you multiply minus 1 to the power 4, say minus 1 to the power 4, then if you multiply minus 1 for 4 times repeatedly, then your answer will be plus 1. Okay, I'm not writing the plus sign, just simply I'm writing 1. Okay, because minus, how many times the minus negative signs are here? 4 times. So by minus will be if you see this one, you see this one, this one, minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So minus and minus will be plus, plus and minus will be minus, minus and minus will be plus. So this is plus 1. And in this case, whenever the power is odd, I'm just repeating it. The negative power is odd, we have got negative 1, and the power is even, we have got positive 1. Okay, so can we write? Whenever the power is, whenever the power is even and whenever the power is odd, what will be our answer? In the case of power even power, our answer will be 1, and in case of odd power, our answer will be minus 1. Only it is applicable only whenever the base is minus 1. Minus 1 to the power even is 1, and minus 1 to the power odd is minus 1. And in the next part of this video, we will try to understand the laws of exponent. Okay, laws of exponent. So be prepared for that chapter again. And if you have anything doubt or any, if you see that I have not understood this part, you can text me, you can comment in the comment section. Okay, so actually this is the end of this video, and thanks for watching. If you find this video useful, then please like the video and share with your friends and family. To get more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So as always, God bless you all.